Namaste, Big Cat Earth Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 11th of December, the moon enters Sagittarius. This marks a fabulous moment for grand ideas, substantial projects and fresh ventures that can broaden your horizons. Optimism is likely to dominate during this phase. However, the subsequent day brings a shift in circumstances. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be wonderful. It's advisable to temporarily refrain from initiating anything new. Instead, redirect your focus towards tasks that can be swiftly accomplished, adapting to the changing energies. You also have Mercury in Capricorn sextiling Venus in Scorpio. Interacting with others becomes smoother, allowing you to refine how you express yourself. It's time to experiment with diverse communication approaches, as your usual methods may not be as effective. Explore new ways to convey your thoughts and ideas to enhance clarity in your interactions. How about that? On the 12th, the new moon in Sagittarius presents an excellent opportunity for significant ideas, substantial projects, and new ventures that can enrich your life in novel ways. Your optimism will soar. However, with the turn of events tomorrow, momentarily suspend any new initiatives and focus on something quickly attainable. On the 13th, Mercury retrograde begins in Capricorn. Mercury's regress is for the remainder of the month, starting in Capricorn, potentially creating a sense of regression, or you may encounter obstacles in pursuing your goals. You might need to revisit past goals and exercise patience with the new ones. You also have the moon entering Capricorn. You might find yourself emotionally tied to your goals and the challenges encountered in pursuing them. It's crucial to avoid tying your self-worth to your success rate during this time. Maintain perspective and recognize that setbacks are a part of the journey. On the 14th, the moon in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus. A different approach is the right idea, as well as being open to the unconventional. It will unveil more options for your progress. On the 15th, the moon enters Aquarius. Grant yourself some time to envision and strategize about your future. This will inspire and propel you forward. On the 16th, the sun in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. Maintaining focus might prove demanding as your imagination takes precedence. This can be exhausting, so allocate some solitary time for rest and rejuvenation, acknowledging the influence of your creative mind while also prioritizing self-care becomes crucial during this period. On the 17th, the moon enters Pisces. Extend compassion to the people you love and to yourself as well. A gentle approach is advantageous at this time. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising Earth Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack. Wowzers, darling dears, the numbers are talking. Let's see, when you cast dominoes like runestones, you read them from right to left. Let's count up all of these numbers. You have the number 27, darling dear. The 2 and the 7 goes to a 9. Let me show you. You have this. Oh, wowzers. Wowzers. And you have this. You have 27. So the 2 and the 7 goes to a 9, darling dears. So it means that you've come to an ending of a situation, an ending of a cycle, darling dears. Maybe you surrendered to a process, or you surrendered certain things, people, places and things in order to get to where you are right now. It also speaks about universal love. You're being gifted by the Most High. The number 9 is ruled by Pluto as well as Mars energy. And we know that Pluto is currently in Capricorn, okay, earth sign. And it's about your position. Somebody's going to be taking a leadership role, darling dears. This is somebody standing within their own power, having come to an ending in a cycle of their life. You also have Mars. You took action in a situation, darling dears. Pluto is speaking about the transformation and the healing that you've received in your life. It also speaks about some kind of obsession. You've been obsessed with doing something, but it was for your betterment, it was for your healing, darling dears. The Mars is about you trusting your instinct. You've been in your masculine energy. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio as well. All right. Okay, what more can we get from the 9? Your birthday could be the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th. Or that number could be significant in your life. Your luckiest numbers over the next 3 days is 3, 6, and 9. It's about your fortitude, darling dears. Your inner strength. This is what has seen you through many situations. Many people will be looking up to you, darling dears, over the next 7 days. Your luckiest days will be Sunday and Thursday. Okay. Mars energy. Mars rules the number 9. Okay. As well as I said, Pluto. But let's go into Mars some more. Mars rules abuse. Somebody's gotten over an abusive situation. They've released the anger in this situation. There was a lot of deception in that situation. It was the releasing of the situation was an internal war. But your innate fortitude, darling, is what's seen you through. Mars rules the head, the genitals, blood, buttocks, bile, and semen. Okay. Some kind of competition that you've entered, darling dears. This is a new field for you. It's about to go your way. Mars also rules Tuesday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday are going to be the luckiest days for you. You are an independent cat in relationships. You are. And it was about winning your independence back. You have won. Okay. Something to do with the energy of a Cancer. Being around a Cancer. You lost energy around a Cancer. The detriment is in Libra. Mars is detriment in Libra. So detriment could be a divorce from a Cancer. Ending of a situation from a Cancer. Or you could be ending an illness involving Cancer. But you're exalted in Capricorn, darling dears. So something to do with Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. You're about to get some exaltation, some kind of recognition because of your inner fortitude and strength. All right. The energy of the 9 speaks about an unexpected event that is going to be extremely fortunate for you, darling dears. Over the next year. 2024 is your year, my earth signs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Right, let's press on. Let's press on. We're going to get a rune stone. Everything's coming out in the multitude. You've gone from the 4 to the 2. The 4 and the 2 goes to a 6. This is about cooperation, harmony, and teamwork. Somebody's calling in their true divinely guided team. You also have good golly and gosh. This is represented by the death card. Somebody was reckless around you, darling. Just created a lot of disharmony in your life. This person created a lot of mistrust within yourself, as well as they betrayed you. Personal people, darling dear, in the reverse. Ewas is represented by the letter E, the number 19, as well as the number 13. So the number 19 and 13. Are these karmic numbers? I believe they are, darling dears. Leaving a situation behind where there was no gratitude, no status, no sense of self, darling dears. You have what? Isa. Isa is represented by the Hermit. This is the letters K-I-C. So you have the letters K-I-C, E, I, and R. Are important to you over the next 7 days, or they're important in a significant situation that you had to overcome. Hermit energy, Virgo energy is also represented by air energy in the rune stones, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's about you. You stood up to a challenge, darling dears, a challenge possibly of isolation, the dark night of the soul. You've overcome it, and it also speaks about spiritual reinforcements. You are protected, you are guided. But you have to what? Also teach your wisdom, darling dears. Sharing is caring. This is advice for someone. You may even be a healer. Whatever your tools of healing, darling dears. You were sent to help people. People come out of situations they can't transform from, darling dears. By your actions, by your words, by your wisdom. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get your Oracle ancestral message. Oracle ancestral message for the earth signs. Abundance, darling dears. Infinite abundance. Abundance comes in many forms, darling dears. Knowledge, health, finances, true divinely guided partners, soul tribe, darling dear, making right choices, living with integrity. Love it. Abundance is pouring into your life. As I said, darling dears, this is the new beginning. We have the energy of the 3. The numerology of the 3 speaks of you being able to, some of you are, or you are expressing yourself creatively. It could be through your communication, but it's definitely something to do with social, darling dear, possibly social media or in social circles. Number 3 is ruled by Jupiter, darling dears, as well as what? Neptune. So it's about expansion, some form of, as I said, abundance is coming into your life. Neptune energy is hidden house, is the hidden enemy. Yeah. This abundance is going to create a lot of enemies, but these enemies older than you, darling dears. But you have the inner fortitude to overcome everything. Why? You are leaning on your own understanding. You've overcome. I felt inclined to take this one. Yeah. Gone into the unknown, the undergrowth, darling dears, and you are creating a trail. You are a game changer, my earth signs, over the next 7 days. Well, something that you've been working, because it would have taken this man a long time to dig this ditch, this pathway, darling dears. Something that you've been working on for a very long period. It's about to what? Come to fruition. Your hard work is about to pay off. Green all over you is the heart chakra. You've healed your heart. Proverbs 4:23. It says what? Guard your heart, not close your heart. Your heart allows you to follow your passions, darling dears. your passions, your inspirations. You're getting your sexy back as well. This is being revitalized. Sacral chakra is about your relationships as well, darling. There's new relationships coming into your life, but it's through the works that you've been doing. A breakthrough is at hand. Abundance is pouring into your life. Good golly and gosh, are fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. I love it. I don't hate it. So many messages. Shall we flash it? Let's see. Cleansing water, you heal, darling dears. Some of you heal when you're in a body of water. Maybe you like to go to the sea. Purification activates vibrant life force, darling dears. A new beginning for you, darling dear. One which is spiritually protected and guided. I picked up Isa, and this turned around. Transformation season is upon you, darling dears. This is also what a change in the level of friendships. The people that you allow around you, it's going to be people vibrating on the same frequency, darling dears. You may feel as though you are in hermit mode, or have been for some time, but you're coming out of it, darling dears, victorious. Love it. Having healed from the inside out. And look, Phoenix rising, darling dear. From the ashes, baby. Love it. I don't hate it. This is fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. It's the rebirth of you. Having gone through something, darling dear. It shows that you was being protected by angels. You are no longer what? Confused. Right? Going over the bridges to new opportunities. Divine is giving you what? The compass. Because I told you, hidden enemies, the foxes, they're going to be bearing down, but they can't break you, and they can't take what is for you, darling dears. When Divine opens a door, it can't be closed. Remember, I told you that. Let's get your deck and ask some direct. No, are we gonna just quickly do a quick run through? Let's get a deck I haven't used in a while. Base of your deck, King of Wands, you planned, plotted and strategized. It also speaks about someone looking back in the past, someone that you was romantically involved with, darling dears. This person did have position in your life, but they're looking back at past situations. We see a lizard, darling dears. Could it be a chameleon? Somebody who was a transforming narc, looking back at past situations. Oh well, they can't come back. They really can't. Not with the new you. Somebody tried to come back into your life, darling dears. They did, but you are strong. Strong means you've got no S, darling dears. You've been through it. You can't be tempted off your spiritual flip-flop. You know your worth, and you've added tax. It also speaks about you avoiding this King of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be, or you could be, or it's just the energy that they're bringing, darling dears. This person was an incubi or a succubi. You were strong in the face of them, darling dear. Drama free. Yeah. High Priestess. Or priest you be, darling dear. You are highly intuitive. You listen to your intuition. Major Arcana. You was guided to leave a situation alone. Yeah. There's also a third party in this situation. A Jezebel spirit. Good God. It's all coming out now. Listen. Somebody was disappointed. Cancer energy. Yeah. Because you remembered, you're the Queen of Swords, you remembered wounds that someone cast on you, darling dears, possibly from a third-party situation. Good golly and gosh, look, the confusion of it all, darling dear. You've manifested what? Listen, once you realize that these burdens were not for you, darling dears, you release them. It's about you being in what? Your badass alchemist ways. You're able to call in frequencies of things, people, places and things that you deserve in your hemisphere, darling dears. It also speaks about a short journey or trip you'll be taking in the next 7 days. Something to do with your siblings. Let's ask some questions. What's the finances for the earth signs? Oh, good golly and gosh. Yeah, you're thinking clearly. It also speaks about somebody who's going to try and approach you for a loan. Someone who's been pocket watching what's going on in your wallet. Someone wants a loan. Listen, you're going to leave that energy alone. Leave them out in the cold, darling dears. You'll never see it again. Listen, whoever's coming to approach you for a loan, don't do it. Earth sign. Nope. This is somebody who was skullduggerous to you, darling dears. What you got, you earned by the sweat of your proverbial balls. You're managing lovely, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. And yeah, this goes to Three of Pentacles. Somebody's been watching you online, darling dears. Pocket watching. This is why they're coming in.
You're going to break their heart. Listen. Listen. 3 again, darling dear. We've got 3, 3, and 3 on the tableau. And when we see 3, 3, 3s, it speaks about the stability and foundation that you've created for yourself. You're going to turn, listen. You ain't out into helping people that pushed you in your back, watched you down there, or glorified of the fact that you was down. You're not down anymore, darling dears. You're about to be recognized in a big way. This could also be a promotion at work, darling dears, where there can be only one. Because you left situations behind. World card. Your finances are looking good, darling dears, especially when you keep them to thyself. This could be a promotion. You could have a business online, but it's a new beginning, darling dear. Your ships are coming in. And again, this is a travel card. You'll be traveling over the next 7 days. All right. What about your relationships? What about the relationships for the earth signs? Listen, victory, darling. There's somebody's going to be going into an engagement, or someone is going to be seeing you as engaging. This is a new beginning, darling. There's someone more fitting of your status. This is also my ring-bearing card. Someone is going to be meeting someone. Listen, King of Pentacles, future husband or wife, over the next 7 days, darling dears. Are they expecting it? For those that listen, Page of Cups is something that you don't see coming. Why? Because it's small. Yeah, you've gotten over any past betrayals in painful situations, painful breakups, darling dears. Yeah, but whoever you left in the past, right, left in your rear view, darling dears, they would like to come in and offer, but you said, what? Isolation is king. You ain't taking them back. Whoever that King of Wands is, his energy is strong. They was banking on their good looks and their Futomo Panani. Well, it's not working. You've got no vacant orifices for the past. Yeah. Listen, who wants to be unhappy in a relationship? That's a funeral, blood, if you're crying all the time. One more card. Listen, you've healed from the past, darling. There's poured away what no longer serves you. You are being divinely guided. But it also speaks about relationships on the whole, Makoof, darling. There's one of you or some of you earth signs are going to be coming out as a star, recognized in your field. Remember I told you that? Yeah. On the up and up, brave new world for you, darling dear. Brave new world. So many messages. Let's look at the obstacles, if any. Obstacles, if any, for the earth signs. No, blood. You're a winner. You're a winner. You can overcome. This is about your inner fortitude, relying on your confidence, your motivation, darling dear. You are motivated. Good golly and gosh. 6 of Wands in the upright. Your confidence, darling dears. This is going to win you a lot of admirers. And what past partners want to return, darling dears. Past partners, friends, everything wants to return. The obstacle is that you're above that. She's naive. There's no get back. Focused on your future. This looks like Sakura energy. You've got confidence in yourself, darling dears. This is one person on the horse. Remember I told you that. Confidence is within yourself. Yeah. For any marauder, right? Lack mentality. Listen, I told you, somebody wants a loan. They want a loan, darling dear. They're going to come in with a whole sad story, but you haven't got the time or the energy. I don't know how they're going to contact you, darling dears. They don't have your number. This is someone that may even try and get a message to you through others in order to what? Make you feel sorry for them. But remember, you're in your what? Victory lap phase, darling dears. Leave the past in the past. This goes to 7 of Wands. Your block game is for the gods, darling dears. You're being spiritually protected. But yet this energy will still try and come through, right? The truth is that you have clarity in the situation. Pinkies up. Watch out. Love it. I don't hate it. Let's give you another shorty. What about opportunities? Any more opportunities? Can you stand any more opportunities, my earth signs? Any more opportunities? Your intuition is litty, darling dears. Look in your opportunities. You have the opportunity to release any kind of addictions. This is letting go of a situation. This is also about no longer. Listen, let me get one more card. Victory card! so reshuffle, darling dear. Listen, this is, you're overcoming obstacles in your life. You are highly intuitive. This is also obstacles around mother energy. Maybe your mother was what, a bit of a narc. It also speaks about turning your back on as many as what, 6 people. These 6 people had a major influence in your life, but no more. You are going forward, darling dears. Letting go of addictions, addictive behavior, codependence, people pleasing. Yeah, because you hold one, darling dear. This is you. This is about a whole healing journey that's opening up many what? Cleansing waters as you continue to what? Transform from the ashes, baby. Love it. You're doing fabulous, darling dears. You're going to be going to some form of celebration, a party. Yeah, and that's the truth roof. Pinkies up. Celebration time, darling dear. Celebration time. A fresh new way of living emerges for you. Remember, I told you that. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. If you'd like a personal read, please hit me up in the Gmail. All of my intel is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave a message, because your message is a survival kit for another big cat. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat.